Evening all. Welcome to everyone. Hope you're all well. Watch along tonight. Spurs against Newcastle up at St James's Park. Carabao Cup tie. Nige is here tonight. How are you, Nige? Nice to see you, mate.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not too bad at all. Yeah, I'm all right. Got been given the old allotment after waiting 4 years, Nige.
Oh, have you?
So we've been
Nice.
been up there doing a bit of that. You know how it is when people don't look after allotments for ages, and then you go up there and it's overgrown. And God, it's
Mm,
hard work, man. So I can only do a bit
yeah.
at a time. It is hard work.
Yeah.
But there you go. It
Growing,
is what it
you're
is.
growing potatoes soon then?
That's it. So
Potatoes
we're
and
growing
sprites.
all the veg and the fruit and all that. Yeah, feed the world and
Nice.
all that night as it goes. Yeah. So yeah, doing a bit of that. Looking forward to the football tonight. Big up to Jimmy. Jimmy's in the house. How are you, Jim? I'm not so sure, Jim. I was going to ask Nige about that. I don't know if it's, I can't understand, or if they're going to play Paulinia at centre back. Nige, I
Yeah.
think you've got the team there. I had a brief look. What are
Wow.
your thoughts?
It does look like we're playing the same formation as always for me. Polinia and Danzo are centre backs. Spence and Porro full backs, and they've got Bentancur, Sarr, and Bergvall in the midfield with Richarlison, Johnson, and Xavi off the left. That's how I see it. Um, I'm not sure how you see it, but that's pretty much how I see it.
Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Um, I listened to that what you've just told me, Nige, and I'm very worried. I spoke to you briefly about the show before the
Mm.
show, and I just feel like we're going to struggle to hold the ball up again tonight when we do get it, and when we're trying to progress it forward. And uh, I know it's the same conversation, Nigel, and the gaffer can only, he has to change things round because
Yeah.
of the quality of the squad. He's got to give people a rest at some stage or another. Now,
Yeah.
you said before the show to me that you was quite surprised after looking at the team that even Paulinia was involved. You was quite surprised he was playing tonight. So
Yeah.
it looks like, from how it looks, he's going to play as a centre back tonight, like you say, with Danzo.
Yeah.
Not sure about the midfield, mate. Honestly, I mean,
Right.
if he's got to rest players, he's got to rest them. This is their chance to shine. You know.
Mm.
Have you seen the Newcastle team at all, Nige?
I
Just-
have briefly, but
I've,
I'll look it up quickly.
the only thing I did
But
notice when same as you, I just saw it briefly, was that there was no Joe Linton tonight.
no Joe
For
Lint and
them.
no Bruno Guimaraes as well. Um, but they're still, Newcastle got a strong squad, haven't they? So
Yeah,
I
and
think
I've
it's
got no
better than
doubt
the
they're all
Spurs
on the
team.
bench as well, Nige.
Oh yeah, they're all on the bench,
They're
but
going to have a strong bench tonight, then, aren't they?
yeah, but then we've got our big boys on the bench as well, haven't we? If we need them, which I'm sure we will.
Mm.
But I'm trying to look for the Newcastle team now. Newcastle team is Ramsdale, Shah, Tonali, Barnes, Thal, Kraft, Elanga, Walt Marta, Willock, Byrne, and Ramsey. So it's still pretty strong, but I don't see why we can't go down and win. I'll be honest, I don't see why we can't go down and win.
Fair dues, Nige. Jimmy's saying, Nige, why would it not be a 3-4-3? I haven't got the team in front of me, Jim. I'll be honest with you. Um, it just looked to me when I looked at it that it would be
Mm.
either a 4-3-3 or a four. What if you want to call it a 4-2-3? Well, I'm not sure. I think it'll be more of a. It looks like it'll be more of a 4-3-3, Nige, doesn't it? To me tonight.
Yeah, I just think I don't know Jimmy's desperate for us to play three at the back, and to be
Yeah.
fair, I'd like it as well, but not with. I just don't know who plays centre back if we're playing three at the back. It would be Danzo, Polino, and I'm guessing Spence, and then we've got no wing backs. I don't know. I don't see how that works personally,
Mm.
but Listen, I don't know. It could be. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, it's
It is a big thing.
Shorts' last comment as well. No outright wingers and the bench looking very light. Could it mean we play a bit narrower tonight? Nige, maybe.
Possibly, and our fullbacks can be our width, I guess. Maybe.
As such. I mean,
Yeah.
again, it doesn't help with Spence down the left because he's always got to cut back in because he's got no left foot. But if they did go a bit narrower, it'd give Porro a bit more license to get down the right-hand side, wouldn't it, maybe? Get some crosses
Yeah,
in.
I would probably say that it's the thing, though, isn't it? You look at the side and you think Porro would be our main outlet because Spence probably, like you say, isn't going to get forward as much, I would think Spence is going to be more defensive.
Yeah.
Porro would be given a bit of a license to go forward, but then Newcastle are going to counteract that by playing Harvey Barnes to keep Porro back. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go.
Yeah, it will be.
Both teams resting players, so
yeah, and Kinksky in goal tonight. Yeah, so that'll be interesting as well to see what he gets up to in the feet department, also in the hands department as well, obviously.
Yeah.
But we know that Kinksky likes to play out from the back, so it'll be interesting to see if he's given instructions like Vic was to get it upfield, like Vic was, in the last game. A few times he went long, didn't he?
You're right, though. You look at the front line, we haven't got a lot that's going to hold the ball up.
No.
Whereas, we've had Kudus in the past who can hold the ball up. Even Mawani, he did okay at holding the ball up last game. We've literally got nothing up there at all.
Yeah, I agree. It could be difficult, but what does encourage me is we saw the little tweaks that he made when he brought Johnson on instead of leaving him over there on the left. He brought him over to more centrally and towards the right-hand side to help Kudus out a bit. That was an obvious instruction from Thomas Frank for him to go over there, and it seemed to work to take a man away, from Kudus a little bit. So it'll be interesting, I think he might go, like we just said, a bit narrower tonight and maybe ask Porro to bomb on a little bit and then, see what happens from there. I don't know. My biggest fear is the other night, Nige, where we just seem to keep giving, not the Everton game before that, we just keep win the ball, work hard to win the ball back and just seem to give it away again, just like that. I really want us to try and hold on to that ball better tonight. I think we must. If we're, I can't be one sitting here saying tonight, I want to see Spurs, for 90 minutes backs to the wall and either go and nick a set piece because I just don't think it's a sustainable way to play football, Nige. No. And at some stage, you are going to concede an early goal or two in the first 10 minutes and you're going to end up getting battered.
This is the problem. We are very much set up to try and keep it tight, aren't we? It looks like a kind of team that's, been picked not to lose rather than to go and win. But again, a lot of it is by design. In fact, we are literally to, bare bones at the moment. Van der Ven needed a rest. He's played week in, week out. Paulinho really needs a rest, but we can't rest him. So are we going to rest him now against Chelsea at the weekend, a game we could really do with him in? There's other players out there who could probably do it. I'm glad, as much as I'd love to see Kudus out there, I'm glad he's been rested today. Yeah, there's a lot of problems there. So
look at Porro.
Porro
could do with a rest, Norwich, couldn't he? He plays week in, week out, every week, doesn't he? Pretty much.
Yeah. So it's the one thing with Porro, isn't it? He doesn't, touch wood, doesn't seem to get injured. So hopefully. But yeah, you're right. Another one who needs a rest, but probably won't get one. Yeah,
absolutely. Big up to everyone that's in. Jimmy, Schultz, Nita, thanks for being in.
Nita.
Yeah, Les was on the telly just then. Nita, I just glanced over as I saw your comment come up with his hat on, and looks very smart, Nita, tonight. Let's hope it's a smart performance from Tottenham tonight. Get your scores in tonight. get your thoughts on the team. Like Nige said, probably picked rather by design due to not just injuries, but giving players rests, looking out for the Premier game against Chelsea at the weekend, you know. And I think Nige is right, you know. He's probably rested as many as he can without giving Paulinho a rest, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like you know, like we said, it's Newcastle still very strong. Tonali in midfield, Watermaid up front. You know, they've still got plenty there. Jacob Ramsey in the team tonight. So
Alanga,
yeah, Alanga's playing. It's it's going to be hard work, I think, tonight. I mean, you know, I think we've just got to go out there and try and impose ourselves on the game. It's always an hard place to go, Nige, isn't it? I mean, we've been beat there the last 3 times that I can remember, you know, and got hammered back in the day. But it's getting better. It's gradually getting better, you know. What can we win there tonight, Nige, with this team? You know,
if we do win there tonight, it will be. I think it will be a bit of a smash and grab.
Big up, Psycho.
I can see it. Big up, Psycho. I think it's going to be one where we defend for a lot of the game. You know, Newcastle at home, they got to come at us, and hopefully we can catch one. You know what? I can see this going to penalties. I can see it going to penalties. I think it could be a tight game.
You're not the first one I've heard say that tonight, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah, I've had a few people saying that they can't see us winning up here tonight. No. A few people said they sort of wanted to wait for the team to come out. There's the Spurs team up now. They've got it as a 4-3-3. Porro, Danzo, Paulinho, Spence, Sarr on the left, Bentancur in the centre, Bergvall on the right, Johnson on the right, Richarlison up front with Simmons on the left. So I don't know, you know, Nita, it all depends. He can have a formation sitting there in a 4-2-3-1 and all of a sudden change to a 4-3-3, you know? So I don't know exactly how he's going to set up. Now, I would probably say, I don't know. The more I think about it, I don't know. I think he's away. I think it's a cup game. And the more I think about it, I think he'll be playing a 4-2-3-1 when we haven't got the ball. Yeah. Then maybe you'll see more of a 4-3-3 when we have got the ball. Because, you know, we had this conversation the other day, Nige, about Bentancur not pushing on. You know, they was playing the 2. We was playing without an 8, you know, playing with the 2, the massive gap in between the 2. You know, and Sean brought it up on his show earlier. You could see by a mile that Bentancur was told not to advance under any circumstances. Don't advance, and he didn't. And that was the problem. Like when we was at home last with the gap, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how we play tonight. You know, is Sarr going to play in that 10 where he presses really well, stops Newcastle playing out from the back? I think that's one of Sarr's biggest strengths is pressing. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Does Bentancur maybe drop in to make a back 3 sometimes when they're attacking, make it 5 at the back? Who knows? It's just, you know, Bergvall's going to have to be on his game tonight. He can't be flitting all over the pitch, you know, trying to put fires out. He has to stay disciplined.
Yeah.
So, yeah, big game for all the players tonight. Need performances from all of them. Yeah. Richarlison needs to hold the ball up, and Xavi needs to stop hiding and get himself in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got, for me, it's all about confidence. We know he can play football, Nige. We've all seen it. We've all seen what he can do. You know, it's just all about confidence. And I think, you know, something to happen. It'll be a little 1-2. We'll smash one in or something, and then away we go. Do you know what I mean? Something to happen, or it'll be a tap in, whatever it is. It'll be something that he can celebrate with the fans, bring that confidence up. You know, whether he's that bloke that does it week in, week out or not, I don't know. but I would like to see a bit of a performance from Xavi tonight. A bit of an uplift on what he's
Something.
produced so
Yeah.
far. Definitely.
Yeah, agreed.
Nita's saying she can't get the formation up. I think you're probably right, Nita. I'm like 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. That type of thing. It's going to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree, Jim.
Agreed.
Absolutely agree. You know, I don't know, depending on how the game's going, I think it'll depend if you see Mawani tonight or not. You know, do you think, again, Nige, even though he's rotated heavily in the game, is it a case of depending on what the score is or how close the game is, whether they bring any of the bigger players on? Obviously, Newcastle's bench is stacked. Ours is pretty reasonable. But, you know, do you see Thomas Frank bringing on any of the big boys if he needs to at 70 minutes or 65 minutes sort of thing?
I do, yeah. I can see Van der Ven coming on, maybe an hour 65 in for Polinia, maybe.
Okay.
Giving a Polinia a rest that way, and then maybe we can continue playing him. I could, obviously dependent on result. If we're losing, maybe a Kudus might come on. It's pretty much all we got, though, isn't it, on the bench? And maybe Moani if we're losing as well. But
yeah,
other than that, I don't see a lot of game time for anyone else, to be honest.
No, it's not long to go till kick-off now. We've got about 20 minutes. Yeah, Kinski in goal tonight, Nige. Thoughts on that? Was that another expected one? Did you sort of half expect it or not sure because Vic's been in good form? What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think Kinski is our cup keeper, isn't he? I think League Cup, he's always going to play. Whether we go further and whether he plays further down the line, I don't know. But he seems to be our League Cup keeper, and I've got no problem with it. I think he's decent. I think he's very commanding, very good on the ball. So I haven't got an issue. Let's see how he does. He might chuck one in now. I said that, but yeah, Vicario's played well, hasn't he, the last couple of games? But again, another one he probably needs a bit of a rest.
Yeah. Psycho teachers in. Spurs should go formation of 9-1 without the ball. You'll probably see that at times, Psycho, to be honest with you. You're probably not far gone with that comment. Nita's saying, I don't like to badmouth Richarlison, but he needs to be a menace tonight because his form seems to be on the decline. Nige, thoughts on that one?
Agreed. Apart from that opening game, when he scored twice against Burnley, he has been poor, for whatever reason. I don't know. Listen, for me, he's not the player, not a Spurs player. I think he would fit in well at an Everton or someone like that, working, very workmanlike. For me, he's just not a Tottenham player. And he's not performed this season. Let's not make any bones about it. Apart from the opening game, he's not performed at all to anywhere near where he should be performing. As a striker, you hold up the ball, you bring others into the game, you get shots off on goal. For me, he just doesn't do that enough. And yes, he set up the last goal, of course, at the weekend, but we need more. We need more from him. And Nita's right. He needs to perform tonight and be a menace, put himself about.
Yeah, on and off the ball. Bit of the old shithousery. We know what he can do when he gets, someone winds him up or he wants to wind
when he's at his best.
Yeah.
When he's at his best.
Yeah, when he gets wound up or he wants to wind someone up and he's in that type of mood, he'll get stuck in. And that's what we need from him tonight, Nita. I totally agree with you. Whether you're going to get that from a Johnson or not, Nige, is a different... Now, did you expect Johnson to play tonight, Nige? I know Kudos is out and automatically you'd go, yeah, well, Johnson, that's the next step. Or did you think that you might see a Tell out there on the right tonight and a whatever you may think out of our other right and left wingers?
I'll be honest, I did expect Johnson to start tonight. I think the only place Tell was going to start was up front for me. And I think now Mawani's fit, I don't think we're going to see a lot of Tell at all, to be honest with you. I was just trying to get the Spurs team up again, but couldn't see it. I don't even know whether Odebear's on the bench. Is Odebear on the bench? I'm not sure if he is. But yeah, I thought Odebear may have started on the right, but I didn't. I was kind of, when I was thinking of the team, Johnson was in it.
Yeah.
And again, he's another one. Doesn't do enough, does he? But he does score goals. And that's all we need him to do tonight. If he can get in the box and score a goal, then we've got half a chance. But yeah, listen, the front two of the three are weak. Johnson's weak, Richarlison's weak, and Xavi hasn't done it yet for Spurs. So the front three doesn't excite me. But, tonight's the night. Tonight could be the night where one of them gets some form going, gets a goal for us. And, I'm not going to be too negative yet. Let's wait till the end till it all kicks off.
Yeah, of course. Now, look, I don't think we could. I don't even think it's a case of being negative, Nigel. I think Thomas Frank's been given the hand, he's got dealt, right?
Yeah.
And he's got what he's got. The window shut. He had what he had. I think if you'd have said to anyone that we'd be third in the league, going up to Newcastle for I think it's the fourth round, isn't it, of the Carling of the Carabao Cup, Champions League's going well enough at the moment. Yeah, the football ain't great. I'll be the first one. I love great football. I want to watch good football, right? But more importantly, on top of that, before that happens, I want my team to win, if at all possible, or even to say not to lose.
Football for me isn't bad. I mean, I know what you mean, but I see the football as just different this year. Yeah. And I think a lot of people said it on a lot of different channels that football seems to suddenly move differently. Set pieces are very important. Long throws. Nearly every team has a long throw specialist now. It's a lot of teams is more physical, is more, athletic than there's ever been. And, sadly, football, as in football that we used to watch, even football 10 years ago, the Messis and that kind, those kind of players don't seem to be there as much anymore. It's a very physical game. No. And I'd love to see good football too, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing.
Yeah, of course. I'll take this over that dross we watched for 2 years. Sorry, mate, but I will. Because I want to win football matches at the end of the day. Builds confidence, Nige, and then you can work on that other stuff. For me, I think you're absolutely spot on. And I think what we're looking for is that basically the technicality of a footballer has been taken away just due to how football's changing. Like you said, teams are going towards the big men again, the set pieces. There's no one really in the league. I mean, you could say Bournemouth are playing well, nice football. Yeah. Look at Arsenal, top of the league by 5 points. They're not doing, they know it don't matter who you have in. If you have a team that's low blocking you or mid blocking you, you could get away against the lower teams doing that. You'll get away like similar to Arsenal and Fulham at the weekend. As they scored a great goal, they got the win, sorted. But I think a lot of teams now are choosing to go that way. Look at Palace with a Mateta up front, big old boy, 6'5" or something, and it does seem to be moving away from the technical players, which is a shame for people like Xavi Simons, because it's hard for them to then implement themselves on that game to make that fancy football look good again, because you're not necessarily playing with players that are, best inclined to play that way, shall I say? You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. Even Man City, team who played beautiful football for the last 10 years, I always love watching Man City. If Man City are on Sky, I want to watch because I know it's going to be a good game. But even them, over the last 12 months, 18 months, they are very much a clinical side now. Haaland, get the ball to Haaland, score goal. They don't play that beautiful one-touch passing they used to play, little triangles. It's very much now, get the ball out wide, let's get it into Haaland as quickly as possible. It's just the way football is.
Yeah. It's looking that way. Jimmy's saying he's hoping we can get a 1-1, then anything could happen in the madness of penalties. That's true, Jim. That's true at the end of the day. Shorts is saying, I think it shows you both Kudos and VDV are invaluable for the game against the Chelsea. I would say on top of that, Shorts,
Great.
Paulinia as well against Chelsea. For me, Paulinia has to play in that game. He has to play at home against Chelsea. Perhaps he'll get a rest after that. I don't know, Man U after that, or something like that.
Copenhagen Champions League.
Yeah. So perhaps they'll rest him in that. Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so difficult for the fella. So difficult, Nige, I think.
Yeah.
His 10-year average to get 9 goals a season. Don't expect too much looking at the history.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nita's saying, I thought his troubles and injuries are sorted. Maybe not. Because it's showing on the pitch. I'm best keeping an eye on him tonight. Yeah, we will be. There we go. Jimmy said, when asked about Paulinia in the back four, Frank has just said, maybe. Interesting.
That's pretty obvious, isn't it? He ain't got any more defenders now. Unless Bentancur goes there.
Yeah. Nita's saying the panel guests were proper footballers. Absolutely. Jimmy's saying it could be set piece night. Cue the man at the front. Pros from corners coming soon to follow long throws. Jim, it seems to be going that way, mate. We've got the Danzo bullet coming in every time we're in the other team's half, pretty much anyway. You know, he can lob it 40 yards. You know, and to me, if it's again, going back to, we love the nice football. We want the 5 and 10 man passes, and we want the tricky round the corners and the flicks and the tricks and all that. We love it. We love it. But at the moment, it just don't seem to be going that way. As Nige said, it's corners, it's set pieces in general, whether it be free kicks or, crosses coming in from deep, whatever it might be, because we've improved dramatically, Nige, haven't we, at the back and up front as well.
Tonight's going to be interesting though, because I think we've got quite a small side tonight. Feels like without Van der Ven in there, without Romero. I know Romero's not massive, but I feel like we got a small team, and they got Dan Burn, Shah. They got some big boys in that team. So set pieces will be interesting. Yeah,
it will be interesting, Nige. Schultz is saying we need to see Xavi get on the ball tonight and have an influence in the game. Absolutely, Schultz. Absolutely. We'll see if he's up for it tonight, won't we? Because, I did notice that he was not an happy bunny getting pulled off against, who was it, Nige? Not Everton, the game before.
Yeah, I think it was Everton, wasn't it? He was, yeah.
Or was it Everton he got pulled off? I don't know. He was shaking his head and cussing and whatever.
I think that's more frustrating. I think he's just frustrated with himself at the moment, isn't
he? Yeah, I believe so. Nita's saying it's stats, XG and data that stirred up the shit. Yeah. Big Lee's in. May the force be with you too, Lee. Big up to you, Lee.
Lee.
Thanks for being in. Absolutely, Schultz. We need, Schultz, I'm one of them. I always say, and Nigel tell you, just play your best team. Look at the game. We're that team at the moment, I think transitions, don't know if that's the right word. We've got what we've got, and we're waiting now to see if the ball do what they say by backing the manager. Right? We're sort of in between. Right? And we've got a decent 11, 12, 13, and then after that, the drop off is still huge. So it's so difficult for him because he's pool of what he would probably associate as he's got the squad, but he'll look at that and go, I've got 13 here that I really trust. 12, 13, 14, whatever it might be. And then I've got the rest. Do you know what I mean? If that makes, I'm not saying he doesn't fancy them and he can't improve them, but as players, as he comes in and he's been looking for the past 3 months, he must have worked out what his best side is. But at the same time, because of all the competitions we're in, the others have to come into the equation somewhere, because all this lot need a rest because they can't just play every game.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I am at it with it, Schultz. Anyway, I can only try and explain the best I can. I'm not very good at it, to be fair. It is a big miss, Lee. But Nige, I don't know what you think. Obviously, it's a big miss. It's been in great form. You know, he's going to be a big miss. He's going to be.
Yeah, he is. He is a big miss. I mean, I did a video today, and I honestly think this guy's world class. I think he gets into any side in Europe. Any side. I think he gets into the Barcelona side. I think he gets into the Real Madrid side. Without a doubt, in my opinion, the best left-sided centre-back in Europe at the moment on current form. And we'll do well to keep him in the summer, I think. And he is a big miss, but there's another one who needs a rest. He had to have a rest.
Yeah.
So many games.
I agree. Rodney's in the house. Big up, Rodney. Sorry if I miss any comments by anyone, by the way. I am reading them. Yeah, Jimmy. I'd still play Ferdinand before Richarlison. You're not far wrong. You're not far wrong.
He was a proper striker. Proper striker.
Yeah.
Never quite saw the best of him at Spurs, did we? But
no, unfortunately, no. But he was proper when he, like you say, nice, proper decent. Yeah. Lee's saying again. He says it every game now. I don't know where the goals are going to come from. It's going to be pens. Lee's saying pens as well. Wow.
Yeah, I don't see a score unless it's from a set piece.
I'm sitting here and I'm trying because I want to be so positive, Nige. I want to be positive, and you know, it's so difficult. I'm going to go somehow or the other. I don't know how, but I'm going to say we're going to win 2-1.
Nice. I like it. Right,
I think we've got really good away form at the moment. I think they'll be buzzed up to keep it running. There's a few players in this team that need to start excelling a bit more. Yeah. And hopefully they're just coming out now. I don't know what you got on your
I'm gonna grab my phone a minute.
Just
charging up.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone, it's gonna be really interesting to see how Thomas Frank sets up. Nita said at times like this, Scarlett should get a run, even if it's only 15 minutes. I'd have him on the bench, Nita. I'd have him on the bench because he's a centre forward. I would have him on the bench. Lee's saying they're in the tunnel. ITV for me have just gone for a break. So yeah, get your scores in, everyone. Get your scores in. Tell us what you think. I know Jim's put in 1-1. And penalties, the madness of penalties. But yeah, get your scores in. Give us your predictions. Give us your goal scorers if you fancy anyone to get a goal. And me and Nigel will make sure we get this stream running so we're on together. Nigel, as always.
Yeah.
Whether I'm commentating or not, or saying whatever I'm saying, you feel you need to jump in, by all means do so, mate. It's not the Mark show. And just to let everyone know tonight, we haven't all fell out or anything. Sheriff's working. He's on nights. I've no doubt at some stage he'll listen in when he gets 5 minutes to himself. But yeah, he's at work. He's working nights at the moment. So we're just sort of trying to carry on and do our best with it as we go. You know, the breakfast brunch will be back at some stage soon. And we'll get cracking on and doing some shows.
Yeah. No Odebel on the bench at all, so he must be injured.
No, yeah. The teams have just come up on my telly.
Yeah, mine too. So hopefully we'll get it.
Hopefully we'll be about right tonight. Well, so here we go. Smash the like button. Yeah, Lee's going 1-1. Nige saying it. Smash that like button, people. Please do. Hit the like button. Subscribe to both channels if you haven't. Nita's saying no pens, please. Dominico, 2-1 Spurs. Come on, Dominico.
Love it.
Lee's going, Johnson better get involved tonight. He's a lazy git. There you go. Yeah. Jimmy Hotspur, Benton caught a score for me. Big up, Jim.
Love it.
Big up, Jim. Shorts is going 2-2, Sarah and Johnson for the Spurs. What you saying,
Nice.
Shorts? Do we win on pens then? Or what you saying, Shorts? Tell us. And Lee's saying Sar's going to score tonight. Wouldn't surprise me,
Nice.
you know. Sar next one tonight.
No. What are we thinking of?
I think a lot of tonight's performance, Nige, sorry to butt in, mate. I think
Sorry,
a lot
mate.
of tonight's performance is about Bergvall. I've got to be honest with you tonight. I think he was spot on earlier about him running around putting out fires. He needs to concentrate on what he's doing, listen to people, you know, and you know, do what he's got to do.
Yeah. Agreed. Totally agree. What do we make of Pomba? That'd do me. What are we making of the kit, Cookie? First time we've wore the yellow kit. You like it?
I like the yellow kit from back in the old day, though.
Yeah,
back in the day, the old yellow kit. But yeah, I don't mind it. To be fair, I've got to say, I know the home kit's pretty standard. They can't change too much on that. But
yeah,
I love the away kit, and I love the yellow kit as well. I think both the yellow kit and the black kit are beautiful. I love both. I love the black kit. I've got to be fair. Absolutely love it. The black top. I think it's beautiful.
I like it as well. But yeah, I like the yellow kit. I was always really jealous of teams like Arsenal in the early 2000s where they had the total 90 kit, total Nike kit. But yeah, it was. Yeah. So it's nice to finally get there. But
yeah, nice to see. Nice to see on the TV as well that they're paying their respects on the TV. I love to see that. Love it. Very important. I know we love football and we love watching it and we love supporting our team, but I love it when people pay their respects as well.
Yeah, our history, isn't it? So
yeah, absolutely, it is. Beautiful. Let's just run through the comments quickly. Shorts is saying it's anyone's from the spot. Absolutely, it is Shorts.
it is.
Yeah. Lee's saying he loves the yellow kit. Nita's saying she needs to sort her Google account out. It's giving her jit. Absolutely, Jimmy. Spot on. Yeah. We have, Jim. Shorts, he's got to love a yellow Spurs shirt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them, to be fair, Lee. I don't think I'm the only one either. I don't think I'm the only one. Yeah. Lest we forget. Big up, everyone. Big up. Big up, everyone. It is our history. Absolutely.
Quite haunting, isn't it, when they play the trumpet?
Yeah.
Or the bugle, whatever.
Mate, it gives me goosebumps when I hear them play the live trumpet every time. It's like, yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're just getting ready now to kick off. They're just lining up. Simmons with a ball in his hands on the penalty spot.
I think I'm a bit behind.
Oh, are you behind?
I'm behind.
Don't know if I can pause it, Nige. They've just kicked off.
Yeah, I'm about 30, 40 seconds behind, I reckon.
Right, hang on a minute. I'm going to stop it on 10 seconds. Hang on, no, I'm not.
Hey, mate.
12 seconds.
Okay.
Just say go when you're ready, mate.
Yeah. Still waiting to kick off. Kicked off, right. Go.
Yep. And we're away. So here we go.
Spurs.
Forward in midfield there. Porro with the throw for Spurs. Just inside our half on the right-hand side. I'm going to go over here a bit, Nige, so I'm not square onto you.
Yeah.
That's a bit better. There you go. There we go. Back to Kinski.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Spurs played it about a little bit there. Back to Kinksky. Here's Paulinia.
Smashing. I'm going with Richarlison. Do something. Oh, he brought that down well there.
Yeah. Nice control from Richarlison. Very nice. Here's Spence now.
Bentancur.
Comes back to Bentancur. Over to Porro. No kudos there tonight. Goes back inside. Here's Paulinia.
Does he trust Johnson? Got to make
Porro down the line to Johnson. Get on his bike. Ramsdale's let it run out of play, and it's a goal kick to Newcastle. Be interested in this first 10 minutes, Nige, see how they set up, whether it be a 4-2-3-1 or whether they're going to go with a 4-3-3 or 2 8s and a 10. I don't think it'll be two. It can't be 2 8s and a 10, I don't think.
No.
But we'll see. Newcastle have gone long here. Danzo headers it down, goes to Anthony Gordon. It's free kick to Newcastle. Oh, no, it's not Anthony Gordon, sorry. Was that Watermead? Was that Watermead?
Yeah.
I thought it was Anthony Gordon. Yeah. My glasses are well out here. Free kick to Newcastle, anyhow, about 40 yards out. Pretty central. About 6 or 7 yards past the circle on the halfway line into the Spurs half. Tonali here over the ball. See a bit of communication. Can see Tonali whipping this one in here. No, he's gone out to the right, Tonali. 1-on-1 here. Can he get past Spence? No. And I think that's gone for a throw-in. Throw-in to Newcastle. Well played, Jed. Well defended against Alanga. Tried to get him in a 1-on-1 over there. But Spence did well. Throw into Newcastle.
Got him, Porro.
Went in from Porro there. Get rid of it. Well done. Spurs trying to press out now. Hasn't worked out. Newcastle trying to get it down the line there. But they've gone with a quick throw in. Here's Dan Burn. Harvey Barnes getting tripped there by Pedro Porro. I think Barnes has done him like a kipper there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Free kick to Newcastle.
Dangerous. Stand tall, boys.
See you soon, Nita. Jimmy said he's sported again. Big up, Jim. Here comes the ball in now to the back post. They had a 3-1 over there.
Yeah.
Come out to the edge of the box. He smashed it in. But Paulini has come steaming out to block it. It's still in the box. We need to get it away. And I think Spencer's hooked it away there for a Newcastle throw. We're under the cosh early doors. That ball came over, reminiscent of Bentancur's header back across goal against Everton at the weekend. Newcastle had a man over, but they couldn't get it back across. Newcastle playing here between the lines there. Did very well, but Spurs have broke that one down. Now it's Brennan Johnson. He's done well there, to be fair. All the way back to Paulini and over to Danzo. He's Jed Spence. We need some runners here. We need to get Xavi Simons in the game. I don't think he's touched the ball yet.
No.
Talk to the devil. He shall appear.
Go on.
Here's Simons on the ball now. Just about keeps it in play. Little triangle there. That's a lot better.
Time
Oh,
switch.
Travis Simmons. What's
Oh,
he done there? That's a
Travis
terrible pass.
Simmons.
Dear, oh dear. It's a good save from Kinski there. I didn't even realise it got that close from the angle that I saw.
Yeah, no, nor did I.
But he covered his near post well there, Kinski.
Yeah.
Paulini are out there well to block. Yeah, absolutely, Jimmy. Absolutely. I've got a feeling we could be a little bit under the cost tonight, though, mate. Here's Tonali over the top there. Cheeky little pass. Well defended, though. Here's Kinski. Smashes it away with his left boot. But it's just coming straight back again. There's Bentancur to Richarlison, who gives it to Bergvall. That was pretty decent. Done well there. Tonali trying to shut Bergvall down. Unlucky there. Newcastle trying to shut us down there, putting a little bit of pressure on us. Johnson couldn't control it. Out for a throw-in. Newcastle have it back. Big up to that gooner sitting top of the table, Angus McDowell. Hope you're well, Angus. Hope you're well, Angus. Absolutely, Shorts. We need to do something about it. We've got to impose ourselves on the game somehow.
Yeah.
Newcastle here playing pretty football. Spurs in trouble. Another block there.
Block.
That's a great block. Oh, Richarlison's fell over and kneed the ball out for a throw-in to Newcastle. Spurs really struggling here. Newcastle with Big Dan Burn, that great technical player who was in the number 10 position there with a little slide rule pass that we can't manage to do at the moment. But Big Dan Burn giving it the large there for Newcastle. Spurs have the ball in their own half, throw-in by Jed Spence. He's trying to take them all on, and it's gone through to Richarlison.
Go on,
He's
go on,
have a go.
Go
He's
on,
having a run, and he's had a go.
Oh.
But it was blocked. Well blocked there by the defender. Got back well there.
Here we go. Deadly Danzo.
Richarlison was positive there. Probably knew he didn't have any other option, but got on his bite, got the strike away. But the defender defended really well there. But that was better. Better by Richarlison. Here comes Big Kev. Big Kev with the missile. Here we go. And it comes from Big Kev. He was aiming for Sarr at the near post there, but no flick on there, and it's gone straight out for a goal kick. Lee's saying we can't get out of our own half.
It's been a tough start, but we expected this, didn't we?
Yeah, Lee. Long goal kick from Ramsdale. Jimmy baiting Angus with a, have you come to watch a proper team? Will Angus reply? Oh, Johnson in trouble there. Has that Johnson gone down?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks...
Stop turning back.
It's not a foul. I think he's caught the bottom of his foot there. I don't know if he's all right.
Yeah.
Bit of a jar up there, I think. He's just got his foot caught there. As his knee was going down, just there, his left foot. May have just jarred his knee or something. Right. He's up and about, though. He's Brennan Johnson. He's an hard kid, you know. He'll be all right. Newcastle knocking it about here. They've gone down the right, but they've gone back to the right back. Looking for a way here to get past Spurs. Front line. Spurs have got 3 pushed up here, beyond the halfway line here. They go out to the right again. Richarlison, you got to work, mate. Don't give him all day. Keep closing them down. Newcastle still knocking it about here. Have come from right to left over to Dan Burn.
You know, it's almost like Xavi Simons is playing as a false nine.
Yeah.
And
Looks
Richarlison's
like
playing
it,
more
doesn't
off
it?
the left.
It does look like it, Nige. Yeah. They've got it out to the right now. Spencer's had to come out to him. Oh, they've managed 1-2s, little
Nice
triangles. They're
football.
still at Watermead. And they've got over on the
Got to do
left.
better now.
Oh, he's put it wide.
That's a let off, that is.
Harvey Barnes there's put it wide. Everyone had shuffled across, and Harvey Barnes was on his Jack Jones over on the left here. They've done really well, Newcastle. Worked it out. Spurs have all shuffled over one, and Harvey Barnes was there on his own. Hit it first time, but hit the side netting. That's a concern for Tottenham. Nige, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it is. Really, that was poor defensively. That was for me. Again, maybe Johnson should have come back to help.
Yeah.
Looked to be asleep. But yeah, not great.
Newcastle still pushing on here. Little 1-2s. Bentancur's got him well there. Done some good work there, Bentancur. And even Richie there and Bergville have done really well.
That's good. That's better.
Very good. Done well. Got out of a spot of trouble there. Porro's gone long, but straight into the arms of Ramsdale.
Rubbish, that is.
Who's
Just keep
rolled
the
it
ball
out.
for 5 minutes.
Newcastle back on the ball now. Tonali rolls it out to the right back. Taking their time now, Newcastle, in their build-up. No rush going on there. Playing it across the back line. Now they've switched it over to Dan Burn here on the left. Johnson's got to stay with him. Stay with him, Brennan. Johnson's he's got the cross in, Dan Burn. Obviously wasn't tight enough there. Brennan Johnson. Newcastle have got it back. Spurs are under the cosh a bit here. 13 minutes gone. Newcastle knocking it about. Here's Elanga having a go at Spence. Spence has done well.
Well done, Spence, goal kick.
And he's got a goal kick there. Well played, Jed Spence. Schultz is saying, wake up, lads, we're being played through too easy.
Yeah, agreed.
Correct. Yeah, Porro was actually defending there, Jimmy. And Spence has started really well. Yeah, he has. Say no more, Schultz. Kinski goes long, trying to hit Richarlison, and that seems to be the tactic. I've seen that a few times from the centre half. Just a little push, just puts him off what he's doing, and then he doesn't even attempt to go for it, and it's straight over the top.
Got to be stronger.
Of course he has. He's got to be a lot stronger than that. Still playing it about well here. They're finding space well here.
Yeah, good side.
And they switch it again. Porro back to Kinski. We'll take that.
We don't seem to want to slow it down, do we? Everything's 100 miles an hour.
Richarlison there. Took the ball well there. Gives it to Xavi Simons to run into loads of space.
Go on, Xavi, do something. Go on, Xavi.
Give it to Johnson, who's trying to stop
Oh, you absolute.
I don't know. All I can say is he's a melt. I don't know what else to say, mate. I could see what he was trying to do there, Nige, but he was being too cute. He was really trying to put some whip on it. Yeah, and he's just put opposite bend on it. Watch his action of his foot. Look, he's gone with the instep, and he's just got the angle wrong as Harry's hit the ball. Very poor from Johnson there.
Jesus.
Wasn't neither one or the other in the end. Newcastle managing to play it out straight down the middle, and they're 1-2 in us.
That's good.
And we've managed to get a foul there. Paulinia standing strong. Schultz is saying, you wait. And Johnson, for fuck's sake. Jimmy. Absolutely, Lee. Absolutely. You're not wrong. Here's Jed Spence out on the left. Just entered the Newcastle half to Bentancur. who spreads it out to Porro. And Porro really don't want to pass it to Johnson. Bentoncourt's lost the ball in midfield here. Newcastle breaking. Tonali took a touch.
Oh, don't jump in.
Oh, Paulinia there shepherded it. Managed to put it out for a corner. But Tonali had so much grass to run into there. That's what you want to see from your midfielders. Running into grass, running into space, giving the passer an option. Corner kick to Newcastle.
This is my concern. Corners.
Let us know how you're feeling in the chat at the moment about how the game's going. Tonali with a corner.
Oh, good head.
Spurs win the header and Xavi Simons gets the touch and just gets another touch to get it out of play before he was going to get robbed. Dan Burn with a throw-in. Here's TL over to Shah, who puts it out wide again to Elanga, who's in acres. Absolute acres. We're not tight enough here. Newcastle with a cross in. Big Kevin Danzo gets his nut to it. We're still not tight enough here. It's in the Spurs box. It's cleared away to the halfway line and Newcastle play it back to Ramsdale, who's going to go long and out to his left. Looking for Harvey Barnes. Pedro Porro wins the header. Johnson launches it to the moon. It's bounced once and Xavi Simons trying to hold the ball up here. And he does well, to be fair. Must be a foul there, maybe. Yeah. Foul on Simons. Done well there, considering the ball bounced.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Free kick to Spurs. 5 yards inside their own half. Come on, Xavi. Let's get going, son. Spurs go long towards Johnson. Bentoncourt in there.
It's weird, isn't it? When you say you saw Kudus out there and then you see Johnson.
Yeah.
Just a difference.
And you see Porro not wanting to pass to him when he's in space. Paulinia flicks it up over his head there. Tonali wins the header. Watermead.
I can push her.
See out to Barnes here. He's going to go down the left, put one in first time. Spurs are in there defending. Papasar with the diving header out the box. Dan Burn here on the left. We're still standing so far off of them. We're not getting close enough at all. Look at the space. Elanga in 5 yards here. Poor ball from Elanga. And Richie. That's the closest he's come to scoring in any goal. A deflection there off the defender. A few comments to go through with a goal kick. Lee saying Johnson is one of the reasons Levy got fired. Yeah. Lee saying surely Mikey Moore has got to be better than Johnson. Can Vicario come on right wing? Johnson's getting pelters tonight. Kinski's gone long out to Jed Spence with a goal kick. It's gone for a throw-in. Same old story, says Lee. No class up front.
Yeah, agreed.
Big up Dominico. Kinski now again.
Doing all right.
To Xavi Simons, laid it off nicely there. It's out to Brennan Johnson with a little touch. Bergveld gets involved. Johnson's on the deck again, holding his foot. Here's Pedro Porro. Back to Paulinia, to Danzo, to Sarr, sorry. It's Bentoncourt. Can't afford to get tucked up here. Spurs all the way back to Kinski, who has a tap. And
right, go on, Johnson.
Up to Richard.
Go on, use your pace. Oh, you
Here's Johnson now. Surely he can skin Dan Burn. Come on, Brennan. He puts the ball in, but only to a Newcastle defender. Surely, come on, Nige. Johnson surely got more pace than Dan Burn. He's like
exactly.
a horse. Come on. I'm not saying he's not a good defender. He's just not quick. Surely Brennan Johnson can beat Dan Burn in a 10, 15-yard foot race.
Well, 20 minutes in, we've survived.
Yeah. Just by the skin. He's settled down a little bit now. Tottenham seeing a bit more of the ball, not doing anything with it, but keeping hold of possession at the moment. Until then, we've won it back. That's all right. Xavi Simons. No, Richarlison offside by the look of it. Free kick to Newcastle just inside their half. Spurs not pressing it. I think you're right about the false nine, Nige.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. To me, I mean, you'd think Richarlison is the 9, but...
Yeah.
Newcastle just trying to play round Spurs at the moment. Still got possession, Newcastle. Spurs chasing their tails all over the gaff. There's a Langer down the line. Managed to get that one across. And Big Kev puts it out for a corner to Newcastle.
Exactly, Jimmy. Bloody drives me nuts.
Please don't tell me they've scored. I'm just thinking of this comment here from Schultz, because we might be a bit behind.
Yeah.
There's a corner to Newcastle here. Keep smashing that like and sub button for everyone, please, for Pure Coins and for the 2 marks. We would appreciate it. Corner to Newcastle, in it comes. And it's 1-0 to Newcastle. Fabian Schär with the header. It's all right, Shorts. You're all right, mate. Don't worry. I just guessed from your comment, Shorts. It's no big deal, mate. And you're right, mate. It has been coming. They've been all over us, pretty much. You know, I know they haven't, you know, they've had a couple of chances, but, you know, from the start of the game, it's been pretty much Newcastle. He's just, who's marking him there? He's just, I don't even know who's marking him there, you know.
Right, my stream's gone down, so.
I don't know, they've just come in from deep and no one seemed to get to him, to be fair. Well, listen, we're not going to go forever without conceding a goal. So let's just try. I know we're all like a bit on the negative side with the forward line, but the game's still going. Still 65 minutes plus any injury time. So let's just try and be a bit positive. It is 1-0 to Newcastle. We are backs up against the wall now. And we've just got to get on with it. That's Porro having a go at Richarlison here for whatever reason. They're having a go at the ref. I need to get on with it on the pitch. Go and get that equaliser. Don't get yourself sent off, lads. Come on, let's go. Well in, Jed Spence. There we go. Come on, get rid of it. There we go. Go on, Jed. Jed Spence on the left. Out to Bergvall. Papasar now. Xavi Simons needs to get on it. Big style now. Let's see a bit of Xavi. Here's Sarr. Is there a player down or something? I'm not sure.
Nice.
Seems there's plenty of booing going on from the Newcastle fans when we've got the ball. I might have missed something because we've got the telly turned down low, so I don't know. But all I know is there's a big Kev bullet coming in. Yep, he looked that way, Jim. Danzo did say that to him, didn't he? You could see he was mouthing to him. Here goes Big Kev. This is where our best chances are coming from tonight, I think. Kev launches the missile in. Hasn't gone as far as regular, that one. And it's cleared by the Newcastle defender. And Porro all the way back to Kinski, who goes long. Papasar wins the header, but it goes straight to Ramsdale, who launches it down the right to Alanga. João Paulinho gets out there, but that was a great kick. And Alanga has totally walked away from João Paulinho there. The cross in. Danban headed away by Porro. Here's Barnes trying to be tricky inside the box. Dan Burn trying to chip one in. But Kinski just comes out and gathers. Slow it down, boys. Just have a breath. Have a breath. What we got to do here, Nige? What Spurs got to do here? Obviously not concede another one, but what have we got to do to get a leveler here?
I don't know. I don't see where a goal comes from at the moment from Spurs. We need to just stay in the game, I think. If we can just stay in it and hopefully second half, maybe make some changes.
Yeah.
Get the ball to Xavi as much as possible. It looks like he's doing okay tonight, I think.
Yeah, we seem to have a bit of purpose in our passing now, Nige, to be fair. Since whatever happened, it seems like it's livened us up a little bit.
Yeah.
Xavi doing well there. Not really going anywhere, but held onto the ball there from Tonali. Big Kev looking for a pass. No one available. Has to go back to Kinski. But at least Tottenham are managing or were managing to keep hold of the ball. Yeah, we've still got it. Bentancur over the top to Bergvall. But Ramsdale's come out, chested it and managed to clear it. Was hoping for a bozo moment then, but it never happened.
No.
So throw into Spurs just inside our half. Lee's saying we just don't have the squad to rest players. It's not Frank's fault. Agreed.
That's it.
Jimmy's saying set pieces look our only hope right now. Agreed as well, Jim. Can only get
what
so
we've not
far
got to do is go nuts at the manager if we lose tonight. Because it's like you say, it's not his fault.
Lee's saying we need at least 3 in the window. I can't see us getting 3 in January, Lee. Not unless everything changes in the way we buy players, because it's hard enough to get a deal done in January. But
my stream keeps messing up. Feel my head in.
You're right, mate. You're all right. Newcastle all the way back to Ramsdale now. Out to TL. Found a runner in Jacob Ramsey. Dan Burn down the line. But Harvey Barnes was running the other way. Throwing to Tottenham. Anyway, there's a lot of Spurs watch-alongs on tonight. So all I can say to the few people that are in here is let all your friends know, let your family know. Share the streams, get it out there that we're doing these watch-alongs. And we get more people in, interacting. Jed Spence with a cross there, but just a bit too long. Good idea. Good idea. 2 foot lower. And we had 2 over. Trying to see who's marking Shah at this corner. He just drifts in. I think it's Bentancur.
Yeah.
Watch Bentancur. Pedro trying to keep everyone away from the ref there. keeps pushing all the players away. Obviously, they're incensed about something. Kinski with the ball now. I think it was just drifting away from him all the time, Jim, to be fair. I'll have a look at his positioning later on when they replay it again. But I just think from where he was positioned, it was all, when it's bounced, it's always going away from him, you know. Shaw just weren't marked, Jimmy, at the end of the day.
No.
I think Benton Core had him in the left. Spurs are through. Bergvall, what's Richarlison doing? He didn't even swing his foot.
That's about right for Richarlison.
Oh, my word. Spurs were through, and now Newcastle are breaking. Here's Elanga with a turbo on, but Big Kev just give him the shoulder, and the refs give a free kick. Big Kev trying to keep up with Elanga there. Decided that Elanga was going past, grabbed his arm, give him a shove. Kev thought he'd got away with it, but he hadn't, and it's a free kick out on the right. Yellow cards being flashed about here. Spurs are not happy at all. Look at this, Richarlison. Oh, my word. Couldn't read a book, Richarlison, could he? I ain't being funny, guys. He couldn't, could he? You could put Agatha Christie in front of him and he'd just turn it over and look at the back page. He's
awful.
It's just, I don't know this geezer. People say about Johnson stealing a living. This geezer's stealing a living too, mate. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Agreed. Honestly, couldn't read a book, Nige. Shocking. Free kick to Newcastle out on the right again here. Spurs need to win this first header and the second header. 2 banks of 4 lining up here. Spurs have got to work this out, and Kinski comes and gets that one. No messing about. And then gives it the long beans throw out to Bergvall, who's on his bike into the Newcastle half. Unlucky from Bergvall there. Could see what he was trying to do. He was getting closed down. He couldn't get the ball across first time to Richie. Tried to pull it back, but by the time he did, there was another defender shutting him down. Spence now. Out to Xavi Simons. It's almost like I wanted Spence to run down there 5 seconds earlier. He's got away from his marker. Gives it inside to Xavi Simons. Bentancur. Spurs knocked it right across the box. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. You couldn't ask for Brennan Johnson to put it in a better place apart from in the net. And Richarlison can see what's coming. But he can't extend his third leg far enough to get there. That's how good he is. Shocking. Oh, my word.
Oh, yeah. Poor. Come on, Tottenham.
I'm sorry.
Getting into the game a little bit.
Richarlison, I'm done with this geezer, man. I was done a long time ago. But that was a beautiful bit of football we played there. And perhaps Johnson should have hit the target. Right? But surely your centre forward, knowing that he's going to go across the keeper, he's going to be reading it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get many better chances than that tonight, I'll tell you.
No.
You tell me, Domenico. I've got no idea. I really haven't. It is what it is. Jim, I don't know if he was having a go or if it's just sort of gone across the keeper like that. He might have been having a go trying to put it in the bottom corner. Jed Spencer, Xavi Simons here. Oh, he's been run out of it by Elanga here. Come on, Javi, get your head up, son. Get yourself in the game. Simmons on the ball now. Got to go, Jed Spence. Give it to him out there. He's in acres. Spence gets the ball now. You know he's got to come back. And there it is. He turns and comes back. Gives it to Papa Sarr. Spurs playing across the back four now. Lee saying bring Mikey Moore and Lancashire back. Get Moani on, mate. Get him on and get this clown Richarlison off. Sorry if people think that's an harsh word, clown, but I could call him a lot worse. Bergvall with a lovely little touch to Spence, who's got a left foot it across. Was a bit of a grass cutter there. Bergvall doing well again, pulls it back, and Newcastle clear. All I can hear are Newcastle players screaming for a foul. Tonali there, going down like he was bitch slapped.
Yeah, that wasn't a foul. Got the ball.
Hear him screaming in the microphones around the ground. Lovely little touch from Bergvall there, though.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Getting in the game a bit now, Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs getting stuck in a bit more. Here's what's required, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Getting on the ball a little bit more.
Oh.
Got to be stronger there, Johnson. I'm afraid the geezer's 6'6". Get your body in front of him.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes there trying to beat everyone, but Paulinia recovers well. Kinski now with the ball. Tottenham 1-0 down. 38 minutes gone. Thomas Frank's got to work out a way of how we're going to nick a goal here from somewhere. The game seems to have settled down a bit more. I'd call it more of a 50-50 game since the goal. Richarlison chips it out to Brennan Johnson, who goes to Pedro. Pedro Porro swings one in, cut out by Dan Burns' big head. Is Papa Sarr? He's got to have a go. Oh, Papa. It's Danzo, sorry. Danzo tried to bend one in there with his right foot. It was bouncing about. Better to have a shot than no shot. And it's gone straight at Ramsdale. And he's collected it easily. But Spurs have had a shot on target.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jim, it's a bit better. No, it's a bit better last 10 minutes since the goal.
Yeah. Getting into the game a little bit more.
Yeah. You may not agree, Nige. You might think we're still a pile of shit, mate. I don't know. Tell us what you think.
It's still not great, but like you say, we have what we have. You know, we're doing okay with what we have.
Yeah.
Richarlison's playing a bit better tonight, back to goal, but still in front of goal, he's bobbins. You know, so difficult. I don't know what we do really to improve.
No, me neither at the minute. Well, substitutions really, innit? Or don't know, whatever Frank does to tweak it. Whatever he does. Looks like there's a big Dan Burn bullet coming over now towards Watermarder, I would imagine. Unless he's going to be there for the flick on. Let's see how far Dan Burn gets this. There's no Kevin Danzo throw. But we need to win those second balls. Tonali chips one back across goal. It's an open goal for Newcastle. He's hit the bar and it's over. Harvey Barnes there going for the big overhead kick or side-on kick, volley kick, whatever you want to call it. And he's hit the bar. Spurs all over the place there. Once the ball had rebounded, Tonali with a little chip in. But it looks like, was it an offside? Not sure. But Barnes hits the bar. He was all over the gaff. Yeah. He could have brought that down and put it in. He had that much time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? We rested Van der Ven. We have makeshift defence, really, with Paulinho in there.
Yeah. Bergvall playing progressive, to be fair. He's trying when he's in that position, Schultz. To be fair, it was lovely just now. There's been a few, Domenico. There's been a few. Anyway, don't forget to tell all your friends about the best watch along in town. Get them over here.
Yeah.
Spurs on the ball now. Sorry, Nige. Go ahead, mate.
No, that's all right. I was just agreeing. Yeah, get your friends in. Bit different tonight because I think my stream's buffering quite a lot. So I'm a little.
Fair dues, mate. Well, like I say, just jump in whenever you want to say anything. Spurs now trying to knock it out. That was nice from Simmons there, little dummy. Just didn't quite get to Bergvall. He seems to be the one now that seems to be playing a little bit higher up. Thomas Frank urging the players to get on with it. Danzo out to Spence on the left there. He's got nowhere to go. Alanga covering him off. Back to big Kevin Danzo. It's a throw into Newcastle. Watermarder putting Danzo under the cosh there, and he's put it out of play. Newcastle now with the ball. It's TL. Tonali. Back to Fabian Schär, who knocks a 40-yard pass into Watermead on the floor. He's got acres of space. All they've done there is played between the lines and cut out about 6 players. And Spurs have had to get back urgently there, which they have done. But it's a ball coming in from the right. It's a short pass to Alanga. They're playing games with us here, Newcastle. Trying to walk it in. Richarlison, has it gone down again? Richarlison. He's got the foul.
Living dangerously at the back.
How many times? Spencer's dived in there. Oh, sorry. Spurs managed to get it away. And it was a free kick, to be fair, on Richarlison. But we are, as they're saying on the TV, a little bit under the cosh. Jed Spence on his bike here. He's gone all the way down the left-hand side, getting absolutely mobbed out by Newcastle players here. Should have been a free kick. Tonali pulled him over. As far as I'm concerned, Spurs have got to press this lot, stop him getting out.
Oh, come on.
Fell nicely there. Is that Paulinho? He's done well. Oh, lovely little twist and turn. He's put one across the box. Richie was on the floor. I don't know what was happening there. He was diving in at the far post. Whether there was contact with a Newcastle player, I don't know. But all I saw was Richarlison diving in at the back post. But the ball never got there. But Paulinho doing great stuff there that we're expecting from Johnson, to be fair. Twisting and turning and getting the crossover. Perhaps Sarr out to Porro. Out to Johnson now. What's he going to do this time? He's had to go down the outside, give himself some space, got a good ball in there. But Newcastle clear. It's us now that are putting Newcastle under the cosh, but we've gone all the way back to the Cookmeister. And it's Porro now. Short into Sarr to Paulinho. Spurs knocking it about here, but not in areas that are going to hurt Newcastle. We've tried to put one between the lines, but it hasn't gone well. And it's gone all the way through to Ramsdale. But a nice little passage of play there from Spurs. It's a bit of pass and move going on there. It looked decent, to be fair. Just in the wrong area of the pitch. 45 minutes gone now. Wow. 2 minutes of added time. Spurs don't want to be conceding now. And hang on. The missus is in with a can of Red Bull. She can hear my voice going. Thank you, Lisa. It's a yellow card there for TL. He's been putting a few... Oh, that was nasty on Simmons. Oh, my word. I'm sorry, but that was late, Nige. Very late.
Was, yeah. Cynical.
Can you take over for 1 minute, Nige, please? Just 1 minute.
I can, but I haven't really got a stream, but I can do it. But yeah, Spurs doing all right. We're doing okay. I know we're a goal down, but
Yeah, I'm doing a watch along, mate. The front door's open.
you know, we've played all right. Half-time whistle's gone. Johnson's moaning. I'm not quite sure what they're moaning at. Bentancur's moaning.
All right, mate.
I don't know whether that was for the Newcastle goal or
Sorry
not quite
about that,
sure what's
Nige. I'm
going on.
back. I'm back.
That's all right.
Have I missed anything? Richarlison with a header that's been saved. Sorry, I probably missed it.
Yeah, no, he should have scored. Absolutely should have scored.
There you go. Richarlison's having a mare tonight. Couldn't beat an egg.
Yeah.
Well played by Jed Spence there. Xavi Simons trying to run it out. Tonali was all over him like a rash, but he got the foul. Here comes Bergvall now, breaking into Simons. This is better for Spurs. Simons running with the ball. He's had a go, but it's been blocked by the defender. Simons again has a go. Oh, so close. Was that saved by the keeper? Surely. Ramsdale knows he tipped it over the bar, but he's cheating. We know he is. No, he's definitely got a touch to that. It's a corner of Spurs. Ramsdale, the good to cheat. It's half time. It's 1-0 to Newcastle, but Spurs coming on strong in that last 10 minutes. They're all gone steaming over to the ref. They're not happy about something. We'll try and find out what it is. You probably know because you've got your tellies turned up. We haven't. We can't see what's going on. But they're also rounding the ref at half time. They're obviously not happy about something. But that last 10 minutes, Spurs did get into it a bit more. Seemed to be a bit more bite about us after whatever went on and they weren't happy with. That last 10 minutes, Nigel, was a bit better. Your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, I think, First, listen, Newcastle are a big physical side, aren't they? And they started well. I think Spurs have done all right. You know, last 10 minutes, we got into the game. And in all fairness, we could have scored a couple. I actually think we've had the better chances. You know, you look at the Newcastle goal. Yes, we should have marked better. And I'm not sure whether the Harvey Barnes one hit the bar. I don't know whether he was offside or not.
Yeah.
Apart from that, they haven't really done too much, you know. And Spurs, Richarlison definitely should have scored that header. Xavi unlucky. I've been impressed by Xavi tonight. He's worked really hard. And he's looked good on the ball for the most part. And Johnson with a couple of balls in. Listen, it's not perfect, but I think Spurs grew into the game. Yeah. And we're still definitely in it. Anyone's game at the moment.
Listen, for me, Nige, right, Dan Burn is a good defender. I'm not saying he's not, right? He's been playing at Newcastle now for the last 2-3 seasons, whatever it is, right? Started off in the lower leagues. Mate, I'm not being disrespectful to him. He's got no pace whatsoever, Nige. From a standing start, Johnson should be knocking that ball 5 to 7 yards past him, right? Getting on his bike, doing him for pace, because I'm sorry, if Brennan Johnson can't beat Dan Burn in a foot race on the right wing, he shouldn't even be playing football.
No, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
It's just basic, he's not fast at all. If he's close to you, he's gangly, he's big, he's 6'5", whatever he is, he'll be all over you. Don't give him the chance to do that. You're facing him up, he's 2 yards off you. Yeah, catch him on the wrong foot, knock it past and get past him. Because honestly, Nige, if you can't beat him in a foot race, what's the point of being a winger? There's not one, is there?
I agree. I agree. I think Dan Burn, listen, he's a good player. He's a good defender, like you say. But you should be able to make yourself a yard, even if just a yard of pace to get past him and whip the ball in. I think Johnson, Johnson's Johnson. He's not been brilliant, but he has put a couple of balls in.
Yes, he has.
That Richarlison should have got on the end of, or at least one. Yeah. Do we bring Kudus on second half maybe to give Dan Burn a few different problems? I'm not sure. Mawani?
Kudos will ruin him, mate. I'm sorry. He'll ruin him. I think Mawani has to come on.
I agree.
I really do. I think he should be coming on at half time. I think Richarlison, and the one due I will give him tonight, I saw him twice take the ball down, and give it twice in the whole of the first half. The rest of the time, it was either on his arse, he couldn't work out that the defender was behind him, was just going to give him a little push.
No.
And he's going down like a sack. Do you know what I mean? You know, this is big boys football, Nige. It's big boys football now. You know?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Xavi Simons tonight, Nige? Personally,
I've liked him. You know, he's working hard. He's not hiding tonight. He's showing for the ball. He's getting some space in that midfield when he's attacking. A couple of driving runs, which I've really liked.
Yeah.
He's not giving the ball away like he has been. You know, he's finding his men. Everything good that Spurs have done, Xavi has started it or been involved somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
So I like him, and he works hard. He gets back. He tackles.
Yeah.
You know, he's impressed me tonight so far.
Yeah. I think the expectation of Simons is this flair player, Nige. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The flicks, the tricks, all that stuff. And we were saying before the game, it seems like a lot of that's gone out the game nowadays. You know what I mean? There's not that many sort of maverick players about now. There's a few, don't get me wrong. But he has looked a bit better tonight. I've wanted him to get more involved. That last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he did get more involved.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a nice stim shoot, wasn't it, at the end of the first half?
Yeah.
Nice stim shoot, because usually he would have just laid it. It's showing that confidence is growing, because usually he just would have laid that off.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go through a few comments, Nige.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the toilet quickly, mate.
Yeah, go on, mate. You crack on. I can just whip through these. Jimmy's saying, big up, Jim. He's saying, take off Richarlison and put on our leading scorer, VDV. Get Moani up front, Jimmy. Get him up front. Let's see what he can do against these big boys, Shah and Chiao. Shorts is saying, Richie couldn't finish in a brothel. He's had enough chances. Shorts. I mean, let's be fair. See, they're saying here, I don't know on the TV. I'm trying to work out what they're arguing, what Spurs are, because I haven't got the TV turned up. Someone tell me in the chat what they're saying about why is Richarlison and the whole team moaning about something that happened there. We did get bullied that first half. Yeah, agreed with that. I know what Eddie you're talking about there, Jim. I'm trying to watch the highlights as well. Sorry, people. Lee saying Johnson off, Colo on, please. We've got to do something, haven't we? Newcastle have had a lot of possession. What I've liked about Spurs is, not all the time, but a lot of the time, when we have won the ball back this time, we seem to we've done a little bit more with it. We're still toothless up front, don't get me wrong, but Newcastle are leaving big gaps because when they're pushing forward, we transition on them and we push on and we're flooding forward then. It's just that we are toothless up front at the moment. We've had a couple of decent crosses come in. Spencer's put a couple in. He's gone down the wing, come back on himself, put one in on his right foot. Johnson's put a couple of crosses in. Richarlison missed the header. It is what it is. So look, we're going to see now. We've seen from Spurs. We've got that fight. We've got that desire. It doesn't mean we're not going to lose games of football. But all I want to see in this second half is Carabao Cup. Yeah, it might not be important to a lot of people. To me, every game is important. I want to win every game. Right? G this lot up, get them out there, and let's get a goal. Get it to 1-1, and then see where we go from there. We've got to come out with some fight. Like me and Nige and Sheriff say all the time, this badge on your shirt, this is when I want to see it now. 1-0 down in the quarterfinal or whatever it is, fourth round of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Because this is all confidence now. If we can somehow manage to scrape our way through this, yeah, it's all confidence. It all builds, you know. But whatever happens tonight, we're still undefeated in the Premier League away from home, Nige. So, you know, even if we get beat here tonight, not that I want us
That's
to,
it.
I don't. I think, you know, you might see a different performance second half. I'm hoping so, because that last 10 minutes was a lot better, to be fair. Was a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm. It's I'm not too down. We're one down, but I'm not feeling too negative at the moment. I'm feeling all right. I think we're still very much in this game. You know, the first 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, I was concerned that we might get steamrolled a little bit, but
Yeah,
I think we've held our own for the most part, and I think Jed Spence has been fantastic.
I agree.
But, yeah.
Nita saying we need to send the ball in quicker when we're in their half from the crosses. You saying, Nita? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. David
Yeah, I
Clark
agree with that.
saying Spurs actually spent 97 million on Richarlison and Johnson. What a bloody joke! And we are seriously playing Bergvall in the number 10. He sits up there behind our strikers while our midfield get overrun. It's just. Oh, David, I don't know what to say, mate. I don't know. Me and Nigel spoke about the massive gap in the midfield, you know, and I just don't know.
Bergvall's got to be more disciplined, and seems to be everywhere again at the moment, buzzing around like a bee and getting caught out of position. But
yeah. There you go. Yeah, we know he's a joker, Nita. We know he's a joker. But what, you know, we just have the same conversation. It's not the same conversation. It's just that he's just got what he's got, hasn't he? I don't know. It's just he's caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, isn't he? Nige, let's be fair.
It's a bit of an. You look at it and you think about some of the strikers we've had, and we spoke about it so many times. It's a bit of an embarrassing signing, really, isn't it? When you look at it now, it's like we bought Richarlison to effectively replace Kane. We bought Richarlison, and a season later, Kane goes. Just not good enough.
Oh, Jimmy's saying they didn't allow Spence to get back in position before the corner was taken. That's the argument.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jim. Cheers for that.
No, fair enough. But then, as a professional, you should be quicker, shouldn't you? I don't know where Spence was for the corner. Whether he went down or not, I'm not sure. But
I'm with you. Set pieces, Nita. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, we have had a couple of chances tonight, so there's nothing to say that we couldn't nick one from open play tonight. You know, because I think Newcastle, when we're transitioning, they're quite open, aren't they, Nige? You know? So the chances may well be there. It's just if we take them or not. You know what I mean? That's
why we need.
How many chances do we need before we take one? You know?
Yeah, desperately need to bring someone on. A Moani, a Kudus, maybe both.
Yeah.
Don't see Frank doing it straight away, though. I think it'll be 60 minutes.
Yeah, we need to do something, mate. It's I am buoyed a bit, though, by that last 10 minutes, taking the positives out of it, Nige. You know, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, mate. I don't think we've been too bad.
Because the first 10, 15 minutes, we got absolutely owned, didn't we? We were shocked.
We did. Mate. Yeah, it was well, they were just better than us, weren't they? First 10 minutes. They looked dangerous every time they come forward. But we got to grips with it, to be fair, and it'd be Frank would be a bit annoyed that we've conceded to a set piece.
Yeah, he will.
Because other than that, we've been in the game.
Yeah. Andrew Gregory's in the house. Big up, Andrew. Nice to see you, mate. Cookie and Nige's commentary is a lot more entertaining than ITV and Sky put together. Tell all your friends, Andrew. Tell everyone. Tell them all to get over to the best show, the best watch-alongs in town. Yeah. We are here for it.
Get over to all the channels and say, don't stay down. Get over to the 2 marks. No, don't do that.
That's it. Get over there and tell them. We can't. You can. I'm only pulling your legs there. We love all of you. Whoever's in, Meter saying we've got to send the ball in quicker into their half.
Right, well, Sarlison's still on.
I think you may see a bit of something different if Moani comes on, to be fair. Yeah, agreed with this part of it, Nita. Yeah, not just the corners, outfield. Yeah, in-game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Let me know when the kicker.
You're not wrong
Let
there,
me know when
Sean.
you kick off, mate.
What's going on tonight here, then? Arsenal are winning 1-0 against Brighton. Liverpool are 2 down at home against Crystal Palace. Swansea City 1, Man City 1. Wolves 1, Chelsea 3. Newcastle 1, Tottenham 0. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Liverpool struggling tonight. Arsenal are only 1 up at home. Liverpool losing 2-0 at home.
Not good. Not good.
Right. Okay. So obviously, I take it there was a tackle. His boots come off or whatever. He's trying to put his boot on. Yeah, and the refs let play go.
Yeah, a bit naughty that, but
Nita's saying the ref always runs the game. We need to step up if we want to win. We certainly do now, mate. We've got no time to mess about now. Got about 50 minutes to sort this out, which is plenty of time. Short say, not a great half, but it's only 1-0. Game on. It definitely is still game on.
Exactly.
Richie's out. What's David saying? I think that's meant to be Spencer's a bloody joke. He next down and pulled every section of his laces and took forever. When the ref blew his whistle for the corner to be taken, Spence had his back to the corner taker. Right, okay. So Spurs' argument is he was down sorting his boot out. David saying Spence is taking the piss. He was taking too long to do it. Get your comments in the chat, people. Any comments you want to get in? We're just about to kick off. Yep, and here we go.
Come on then, Tottenham.
Pedro Porro now. Down the line to Xavi. Couldn't collect it.
Bit bad luck.
Bergvall pressing well.
Well done, Bergvall.
Done very, very well. Bergvall on the right edge. Ed Spence overlapping. He can't go to him, though, because he's got no right foot. Bentancur. Spurs knocking it about now this half. Let's see what goes down here. Seems to be a little bit of confidence about us. Pressed well there. Got the ball back. And now we're holding on to it. Papa Sarr.
Go on. Hit it. Oh, a bit of vision.
Jed Spence. Nowhere to go. Back to Big Kev. Paulinho. Does well there. Paulinho. Took the piss a bit there, to be fair.
It's a little. Oh.
Kinski. To Porro. Goes down the line. But Brennan Johnson.
Oh, that is.
Shocking from Johnson there. Needs to pull his finger out and get back. Didn't. And this could be 2-0. No.
Could be 2-0.
Oh, my word.
Shocking
what is he
marking.
doing there? Is that Jacob Ramsey? Is it or someone? Who's that?
That is the ex-Arsenal guy. I can't remember his name now. Should have done better. Should have
scored there, probably. I don't know what he's done there. Oh, yeah.
He's tried to square it.
Willock.
I'm not well.
Yeah, he's trying to square it.
Willock.
Unlucky from Willock there. Can see what he was trying to do, but Walter Mad never read him. Spurs pressing now. Richie on his own pressing, I should say. Ball comes out to the right here now. Virtually spread across the pitch there.
Nice ball.
Right to left. Here come Newcastle now. Pedro Porro.
Oh.
Newcastle got runners all over the place here. They don't know who to pass it to. Is Tonali, 40 yards out. Dinks one in. Jed Spence wins the first ball, but we haven't won the second ball. And that's over the
Well
bar
done,
there. I think that's Emil Kraft.
Yeah, Newcastle started well again. Handball, was it?
Yeah, looks like handball, Nige.
Yeah.
There you go. What did I say, Nige? Jimmy's saying we've got to expose Dan Burn. It's the slowest in the Premier League. Absolutely, Jim.
We have, but
Brendan Johnson couldn't
Johnson.
expose himself, Jim. Let's be fair. Let alone Dan Burn.
Johnson started poorly to this half again.
Got to lift ourselves here. Nige is right. This needs to
Yeah.
be 45 minutes head on. No messing about. No time to waste. That's better. That's great stuff from Xavi.
Good.
Here's
Well done, Xavi.
Richarlison. What can he do? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely
Tried to nutmeg the defender. Shocking.
He's so bad. So bad.
Xavi Simons, absolutely brilliant there. I would have rather Richarlison just got it out of his feet and had a go from 25 yards. Nice. That was shocking.
Exactly.
They're having a go here, Newcastle, getting in down the left-hand side. Ball comes across to Watermead. Kinski's missed it. Oh, my word, Watermead scored. Kinski's got to punch it. He's missed it. Punched through there. And Watermead's made it 2-0 to Newcastle. Shocking from Kinski. What was he doing? Oh, my word.
Really
made Vic look like Gordon Banks. Shocking. This ain't Sunday morning football. This is the League Cup. What are we doing here?
That was terrible goalkeeping, I got to say. Absolutely awful.
Kinski's taking the piss. I'm sorry. What is this? What is this? He's nowhere near it. Come out like a flying acrobat, like he was in opera in London. Absolute balderdash. Shit. Fucking hell. I'm sorry.
That was bad. That was really bad. I'm just come out and clear everyone out. What are you coming out like that for?
What is he doing?
So
Like
come out and get everything, or stay on your line and you just catch the ball. Oh, as much as I complain about Vicario, you know what? That was terrible goalkeeping.
Fucking awful. I'm sorry. I'm really trying hard not to swear here, people. Honestly, game's restarted. 2-0 to Newcastle. 50 minutes gone. Mate. I feel bloody deflated now. Do you know what I mean? Now me bloody streak's gone off. Jesus. My stream's
we're in again.
I got it back. I'm back. Newcastle with a ball. Trying to split us open here. Got runners everywhere. Harvey Barnes going from out to in. Dan Burn even making a run. The undefeated Tottenham record has gone as far as not being beaten away from home is concerned this season. Still unbeaten in the Premier League away, but the run comes to an end if it stays like this. Just can't see where Tottenham are getting 2 goals from, Nige.
I can't either, to be honest, mate.
Let's be positive, though. Let's not get all negative, because anything can happen. Bit of luck, Brendan Johnson will get took off. Xavi Simons now. He's trying to get away from the ref. Will give the. Oh, he's give it now.
My bloody time. Jesus. Has he booked him? He's got to have booked him, surely.
Tonali probably had
quality.
A foul Xavi Simons tonight and got 3-1. Who knows? Jimmy's asking the biggest question, what we all want to know. How longer can Richarlison stay on the pitch? By the way, it's a free kick to Spurs on the right, about 30 yards out. It'll be Pedro Porro to swing this in somewhere between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box, I would imagine. Surely we got, who's the big boy in here now? Oh, Richarlison should have gone in, took him out. It's only Ramsdale.
Exactly.
Dominico saying it's poor from Kinski. I'd say it's more than poor, Dominico. I've never seen anything like that, to be fair. Thought that was absolutely awful.
Disappointing.
Schultz, I know, mate. I know.
Spurs have a corner by the looks of it.
Schultz saying, I'll do it for you. Yeah, exactly, Schultz. Corner to Tottenham. Lee saying we're not coming back from this.
No, we're not. Giving the ball away.
Oh, Brennan Johnson. With a desire to keep it in players, just give it to Newcastle. There we go. We've robbed it. Bergvall's robbed it off of Dan Burn. Here we go. Dan Burn, look at him. He can't get back. That's a shocking ball. A shocking ball from Xavi Simons. He's put too much on it. Right idea, though, from Xavi. Can see what he's trying to do. It's just not going right at the moment for him.
Wow, we need a massive clear out in the summer.
It's all right. My head's just going around, just trying to think what we're going to do here to get out of this. I just don't know what we're going to do.
We don't, yeah. The only chance we have to bring on, we have to get Moani on, we have to get Kudus on. It's the only chance we've got.
Bergvall now gives it to Porro, who gives it to Bergvall again.
Bergvall.
His runner's trying to track him. He's followed him all the way across the pitch, but Bergvall
doesn't take him on.
Now. Johnson with a searing pace gets the ball over. There's no one there. Jed Spencer does well. Xavi Simons going to pick this up. Put one across Xavi. Put it on someone's head. Here we go. Dink one over to Richarlison, who knocks it down. But there's no one there. Papsar made the run. But unfortunately, we've got too many players here. They're breaking on us, Newcastle.
Oh, shit.
Too many Tottenham players standing still. We're struggling to get back now. He's all over the gaff, the Newcastle player. He's still had a go. Oh, just over the bar from Willock. Bit greedy there.
Right, Frank needs to change it now. Change it now. We're 2-0 down.
Don't wait any longer. Players standing still there, Nige, when they broke on us. Yeah. Look at Dan Burn. Look, what are we doing here? That's how slow we was getting back. Dan Burn was the first one in the penalty box.
Yeah.
Come on, Thomas. You've got to change it, mate.
Yeah, we need to be quicker with these substitutions.
Jimmy's saying Kinski's positioning is dreadful.
That's great kick, man.
Come on, you're going to book him or what? How many times? Way! At last.
Right time.
Yeah, they are, mate. They are shorts, unfortunately. I don't know what the answer is, mate.
Yeah.
One answer is get Richarlison off and get Moani on straight away. But there's no good putting Moani on if you're going to take Simons off. Or if you're not going to bring...
You can't take Simons off.
You can't take Simons off. You've got to leave him on, Nige.
Yeah, we can't take him off and you're admitting defeat.
And you're destroying the kid's confidence, I think, Nige. You know, he's trying to put it out there, isn't he? It's just not happening for him. Oh, my word, Jed. I mean, you're asking Jed Spence there to play through the lines. A 30-yard pass is just not happening.
Right.
Bergvall pressing here. Pressing hard. But they've worked their way out.
Too easy. Too easy to play out.
Yeah. Share goes long. Cut out by Bentancur. But just gives it to a Newcastle player. And then Bentancur goes after the ball. Spurs got to pick the pace up here. Few heads down.
Yeah. Oh, that was too
They're
easy.
playing it round us again because we've only got one pressing. Harvey Barnes now having a go down the outside of Porro. Gets the ball in as well. And Big Kev just gets the top of his nut on it to get it drifted away. Is Newcastle. They've got so much time. What are we doing giving them this much time?
But
Shut him down. Can't give him 10 yards like that outside the penalty box.
Oh, it's shocking.
Newcastle here still playing it between the lines, little tricky passes.
Tackle.
Oh, 1-2s here from Newcastle, and they're just
back. Well done.
Yeah, well played, Porro. Newcastle almost trying to make the perfect goal here with a little 1-2s.
Yeah.
60 minutes gone. Surely. Super. Frank has got to make some changes here.
What are you going back for?
Kingsley goes long. It bounces off Richarlison to Jed Spence, who's got on his bike going across field. This is Johnson on the right now. Can he find Johnson into Xavi Simons, who gives it to Bravasar? Oh, my word! How have we not scored there? Great save from Ramsdale. Richarlison puts it out back across the box. And there's no one there. I thought that was in from Saar. Great save. And put out for a corner.
Better. That's better.
Great spot from Xavi Simons. Probably got the shout from Saar, who really should have buried it.
Yeah, a bit close to the keeper, wouldn't it?
But the keeper makes a great save there. Corner to Spurs. Richarlison steaming in, but couldn't get there. Brennan Johnson failing to beat his man again. Here's Xavi Simons, dinks it into the far post. And Brennan Johnson there thought he was playing rugby. Got no idea what he was doing there, Brennan Johnson. You know Ramsdale's up for it, being an ex-Gooner. Just feel like we're not scoring tonight, Nige.
It doesn't feel like it, does it? Is Frank going to do something now? Come on, Frank.
Jimmy's saying, where's Richarlison again? From that cross, it's a tap-in. Oh, Jimmy, don't, mate. Don't. The only thing I can feel is he's leaving it to these boys. He'll make some subs, obviously. But I really think he thinks the Chelsea game's more important, Nige.
Well, yeah, the grand scheme of things,
you know, but
it is, I guess.
Yeah, Mwani's getting ready now. Hopefully, Kolo Mwani can do something different to what Richarlison calls a different headache to the Newcastle defenders, because we asked before the game for Richarlison to do his shithousery, to get stuck in, but it ain't really gone for him again tonight. Newcastle, little 1-2s. Plenty of space here out for Dan Burn, who whips a ball across.
Defending.
Spurs defend it well, and Kinski gets the rebound from Porro. Kinski goes long. Papsar gives the ball away. Big Kev with the header. Bergveld with a touch, and here goes Big Kev now. Gets it to Richarlison, who gets it back to Bergveld.
Where you going?
Bergveld to Paulinho. Very confident on the ball. Just get rid of it, Kinski. Kinski upfield towards Richarlison. who gets done by the centre half again. Jed
Well done,
Spence now
Spence.
cuts in field, trying to swing one out to Brennan Johnson here. And oh my word.
Fuck all, does he?
Oh my word, honestly. His kid's got no pace. He's got no nothing, has he?
His legs go really fast, don't they? But he didn't go anywhere.
He just don't go anywhere, does he? I don't know what he is, Nige. I just don't know what he is.
No.
Jed Spence does well again there. Nicks the flick. Cuts inside again. Comes back out to Bergvall. Bergvall now gives it to Richarlison.
Richarlison doing out there.
Richarlison swings one across. Brennan Johnson had no intention of going in for that header. Dan Burn knew that and lets it go out for a goal kick. Big changes from Spurs now. Kolo Muani coming on. Mohamed Kudus coming on.
Do not bring Xavi Simons off.
Big up to the Philly. Hope you're well, son.
Philly.
Hope you're well. Tell all your friends the watch-alongs on field. Get them over here. The numbers need to increase. It's the Cookmeister with pure Coys McCoist in the commentary room. Spurs losing 2-0. The big guns coming on now. Bergvall off. Johnson off. Oh, no, sorry. Bentancur off. And Johnson off. Muani and Kudus on.
Who up front then by looks of it?
Here we go. Super fast ride. Can Mohamed Kudus and Kolo Muani between them conjure up a couple of goals and get Spurs out of trouble here to preserve this unbeaten away form this season? Johnson running round the touchline. That's the quickest he's gone this evening. Long ball out from Ramsdale. Flick on
always
there.
going to win that. Oh, well done, Spence.
Jed Spence. That's what you call manly. It's physical, isn't it, Nige? The little shoulder there. Here's Kolo there trying to give it the old flick. Got the throw-in out of it. Big Kev asking for the ball there. And it goes to Big Kev from Jed. Back to Kinski. Oh, Kinski's got a bit... Ooh. Bit tight here,
too risky. Yeah.
It's too much here. It's too much here. He's got the foul, Paulinia, but silly what we're doing there. I just don't know what we're doing.
No, it's all too much.
Jimmy Hotspur letting everyone know that it's a great move that Johnson's off the pitch. You don't want to see him playing again for us. We swing it out to Kudus here, but Big Dan Burn gets in the way. Give it to Kudus. Let him torment Burn. So put it for Poro. Richarlison! Oh, got another save from Ramsdale. To be fair, Richarlison actually got on the end of that one. Spurs creating a chance there. Poro with a great ball in. Richarlison gets in front of his man, gets a toe on it, but Ramsdale was equal to it. That was a lot better from Spurs.
That's better, yeah.
That's what we want to see. He's left Richarlison on and put more
too
on.
easy, Bergvall.
Newcastle now breaking on Spurs. Massive gaps in the midfield area. Corner kick to Newcastle. Well, that's happening, Nige. I've got to go for a tinkle quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No
worries, mate. So Newcastle corner, they are making some substitutions by looks of it. Joe Linton, Trippier going to come on. And it looks like a Newcastle youngster, I'm guessing. But as a corner first, I think. Come on, Tottenham, just keep it 8. Keep it 8. You know, weirdly, I don't think we've actually played too badly tonight. Just a couple of like defensive errors have cost us. Corner comes in, headed clear. One burn. Go on, Marnie. Get out, Dan. Spurs have it. Here's Kudus. Go on, Kudus. Marnie's on your left. Marnie's on your left. Oh, open your body up, mate. Telegraph pass that was. Run, but good tackle. And here's Javi Simmons. Nice turn. Gets it out. And here's Kudus. Go on, Pie. Get it in. Oh, there you go. Get it. Don't know why I didn't cross that then. Oh, foul. Linear. So all the big boys winning apart from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky. See where that was from. The attempt. Spurs can get the next goal. We're well in it.
Yeah. In the next, by 75 minutes, 80 minutes latest, give us 15 minutes to get the equaliser. Bergvall, nice turn there. Swings it out to Danzo. Danzo to Spence. Perhaps are showing for him, as does Bergvall. Danzo across to Porro. Make these Geordies run.
Go on.
Here's Kudos now. Nice little boy into Javi Simmons who's going to dink it. Oh, Ramsdale's missed it. Like the plum that he is. That's why Arsenal got rid of him. Spence there, far post. Oh, he got a call there to let it go.
Coming in at back post.
No good wanging it over there, is it really, that far? We've not got really anyone who can head the ball over there.
No.
Oh, dear. Here come the Newcastle big boys. Here comes big Joe Linton to impose his authority on the midfield. Big up, Schultz. Absolutely, Schultz, we do. Absolutely. Looks like Kieran Trippier, Joe Linton. Joe Willokoff.
Yep.
Joe Linton on. Emil Kraft. Oh, there you go. Walter Mane, Willock, and Emil Kraft off. Joe Linton, Kieran Trippier, and Will Asula on. I think Nige's right. If we can nick the next goal, we've got half a chance here, get a draw. But
yeah,
just got to try and create something.
Need to get that ball in the box. Stop. Go on, Kinski. Oh,
you're asking a lot there, Kinski. Jesus Christ. Come on. This is basic schoolboy stuff.
This is a problem, isn't it? When you got a number one, your number two comes in for one gamer every, 10.
Yeah.
It's not been good enough for him, but I do feel for him a little bit.
Corner kick to Newcastle here. Starting to impose themselves on us again like they did in the first half. Getting a bit more possession. They know they're 2-0 up. They can slow the game down when they want. Spurs here have got the big guns on. They've got Kudos on. They've got Moani on. We need to see something from them now. Tonali with a cooler. Headed away by Papsar. Nice long header there. Porro, what are you doing there? That's a great
Good
tackle from Xavi Simons again.
Oh, flat
Terrible
ball
ball there. And Big Dan Burns got it out wide. Chipped ball in. Spencer's left it. Oh, my God. Spencer's left it to let it go for a corner. He's ducked. And Alanga was behind him. Lucky for Spence. Danzo was there to put it out of play. I don't know what Jed was doing there. Almost trying to take off the way his wingspan was spread. "74 minutes gone nearly. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 0.
Yeah. Looking more and more unlikely with every minute.
Yeah. Trippier knocks one over. Big Kev got his nut on it to get it away. Looks like he took a knock in the face as well there. He's holding his mush. They go far post with it. No one marking at the far post. Deflected again for a corner.
Come on.
We are just not tight enough.
So if anything, these subs have hurt us a little bit. We look all over the place now, don't we?
Yeah, we've lost the momentum there, haven't we?
Taking Bentancur off, yeah.
Yeah. Corner to Newcastle. In swinger from Tonali. It's gone near post. Oh, it's a long ball there for Ramsdale. Here's Elanga. Another corner to Newcastle.
Corner after corner after corner.
Be the same as the first goal, Nige, wouldn't it? The third goal will come as long as they keep pushing.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
Newcastle in total control at the moment.
Trippier with a corner. Well won by Big Kev there. Oh, they've both left the ball behind. Oh, Kudos has done well there. And now he's trying to release Simmons, Richarlison, but Simmons ain't getting to that. I'm sorry. He's not that type of player. He's not explosive pace, Simmons.
No. How deep we are. Come on.
Oh. Look how easy it is for him. Yeah. Well played the Danzo there. Jed Spence, being tricky, gives it to Bergvall, who goes back to Kinski. Bergvall turns on the edge of his own box. Still driving 20 yards now. Just inside his own half still. Gives it to Papsar.
Come on. Oh.
Goes all the way back across to João Palhinha, who gives it to Big Kev, who gives it to Papsar.
Speed it up.
Gives it to Bergvall. Anyone would think we were winning 3-2 here.
I know.
Papsar out to Kudos, who's Burns tight on him. Knock it past him and run past him, Kudos. Well done. Porro knocks one in.
Well in.
Richarlison with a powder puff header there. I've seen my missus be more aggressive with her makeup putting on than what that header was from Richarlison.
No, it's all right. Towel's coming on. Well done, Danzo.
Big Matisse Tell coming on now. Will he make all the difference?
Let's give a free kick for that.
Couple of comments in the chat. Let's have a look. Andrew's saying only 64 days until the transfer window opens. Thank God for that, Andrew.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you, Jim. Danzo. He's your 7 out of 10 every week, mate, and he with the odd 8. Brilliant. Love him, Danzo. Proper old school defender. And Andrew Gregory with a bit of news. Liverpool 0, Palace 3. Liverpool going through it at the minute. Can't buy a win.
They are. Wow, that is a result.
Yeah,
weird one tonight, Cookie, isn't it? It's a weird one. I actually don't think we've played horrifically.
No, it's not. It's not horrific, Nige. It's not. We've had some decent. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. It's just like when you leave a few players out, we just, the saying's always been the same, Nige. When we don't play our best 11, 12, 13 players, and we start bringing others on, the drop down is massive.
Yeah.
It's just massive. And I know everyone says it. I don't know how else that we can put it. With the injuries as well. We have got injuries. I'm not doubting that. But we should still have enough to give these a lot closer game than this. But we have created a couple of chances tonight. I don't know what the stats are by any stretch of the imagination. No. I don't know what the possessions are. It's like you say, Nige, we look okay, don't we? Do you know what I mean?
That's okay. I don't know what it is, or whether it's just that striker. I don't. I think we've got in dangerous positions tonight, but whether it's been the final pass or that.
Yeah. Spurs knocking it about out. Spence to Danzo, who's gone a bit longer. "80 minutes gone, still 2-0. Newcastle have managed to quieten the game right down here.
One speed up, 2-0 down. Fucking hell.
Here's Xavi Simons, unless they've kept him on the pitch tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to see him get 90 minutes. Go on, show for it, twist, turn.
Jed Spence down. Gives it to Paps.
Oh, nice turn. Nice turn.
All day long. Always give him a yellow as well. Have some of that. Was a bit late.
Just a little. Did him a clipper there, didn't he, Tal? Better play to Tal.
Yellow card for Kieran Trippier.
God, how we ended back in our own box.
Jimmy saying at last he's gone. But look who's replaced him, Tell. That tells you everything about this squad. Yeah. And that's unfortunately what Frank is lumped with, Jim. I don't blame Frank at all. He can only play what he can play, mate. I don't know. Because if he plays a weakened team against Chelsea, everyone's going to go, well, you can't do that against Chelsea.
That's actually, look, we've had more shots on target. Don't know. I can't remember us having too many shots on target, but.
It's just, again, Nige, I see big open 10-yard spaces when Newcastle are playing triangles and moving. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Seen a lot of that again tonight.
No, agreed.
Porro goes short with a throw, then bottles the tackle, jumps up in the air like a ballerina. But Tonali runs it out of play. Spurs getting on with it now. Danzo to Bergvall. Back to Danzo again. Here's Papsar. To Jed Spence. Jed's got nowhere to go. Gives it to Tell. Tell loses the ball.
Well,
Newcastle just knocking it about. Papsar there gets involved. Spence getting involved. Bergvall gets a toe in. They're looking for fouls, Newcastle. That's what they're doing. Tonali again rolling around like he's been shot. But they managed to work their way out, Newcastle. Big Kev got done there. But well played, Paulinia to Jed Spence, who falls over, gives it away. Newcastle got it back again. And they'll be happy with this, Newcastle. Look, one little 2-yard pass beats 3 of our players.
I don't know why we're getting it. And as soon as we get it, we're going out to the right-hand side, which is really congested.
Because we're chasing and they're knocking it about. They know. Look at the space. We've gone chasing. Here's Pedro Porro. Tight to Kudos there. Who goes back to Paulinia, who launches one.
It's foul, isn't it?
Nothing given by the referee. Newcastle coming forward with a ball now. 25 yards out, twisting and turning. But big Kev and Paulinia managed to sort. Oh, that's a dirty.
Come on.
That is. Go on, Kudos. Fuck him off. Fuck him off, Kudos. Go on. This Joe Linton, he's a dirty bastard, mate. Knees in the back and everything. And when he gets a big lad, and when he gets a bit back, he don't like it.
Love it.
I wish this had been 20 minutes ago, Nige. Because we
need what we needed, isn't it?
Fire us up.
Bit of a scrap. Nice to see a few players show a bit of passion.
He's probably going to book Kudos now for that.
Yeah, probably.
And Kudos got booked as well, so. Watch this tackle, Nige. Look. God.
That's
like an assault. That's assault.
Taken off. That should have been a red.
That is assault, Nige, as far as I'm concerned. What the fuck was that?
There's no VAR, is there? And
that was awful, that, mate. I'm sorry, Nige. That was terrible tackle.
Oh, I agree. He launched him. Come on, we need to get that ball in the box.
Go on, Kudos. Fucking give it to him. Go on, burn him. Literally. Nice crossing from Kudos.
Oh,
there.
That was a good ball, that was.
There we go. Bergvall, give him some.
With a free kick. What?
He won the ball, and then the Newcastle player fell on him.
Oh, wow.
Spurs, this is we should remember this, Nige, when we play this lot again in the league. You know, little tackles like that, when it gets tasty, it should help them get up for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, come on. You had it then.
One, he's got to do better now. You've got to be stronger, mate. Oh, go away, Burn, you prick. Wasn't even a foul. Another one. He took the ball.
Didn't he?
I don't know what. Football's dead, mate. It really is. That kind of thing's a foul. Oh, wow.
Big up to everyone in here tonight. Please make sure you've liked and subscribed to both channels. We both appreciate it very much.
Good head. Right. Oh, come on. You got to win that ball. Tal, what are you doing?
It's too weak, Nige, aren't we?
It's not good enough, are they? Some of the players just clearly not up to it.
Alanga off for Gordon. A few comments in the chat here. Nita saying we knew it was going to be an hard game. Newcastle already out now. We used to bag a win from Newcastle. It's been a nope.
Yeah. Disappointing.
Yeah, just a bit disappointed, Andrew, really, because we had a little spell there. Was it end of the first half, Nige? Wasn't it? And I thought we was going to come out second half and have a right go, but we haven't.
Just don't happen, does it? That second goal kind of killed us, didn't it?
Have some of that. Absolutely nuts him a perler there. Pap Sar now going on the ref gets in the way. Yeah. What is he doing? Get out of the way, ref. You're running down the middle of the pitch where the player is. Absolute nutsy. Even they're clapping the ref. He's on their side. Look.
Oh, what a complete tool.
Ref should be yellow carded for that.
We end up going nowhere.
Saying that was a scissor tackle.
It was nasty.
Shorts is saying spicy. Yeah, well, we need it spicy for 90 minutes, Shorts. It seems like that's the only way we get really fiery. Do you know what I mean? But you know Joe Linton's going to put it about. He always does. It's what people love about him. But he is a dirty bastard as well, or he can be. Nita's saying, don't care about who's in or out. It becomes boring if you academy players that are stepping up, but we go out and buy because we're too lazy to develop the players. Kinski's come miles there and only just got away with that, miscued it. Andrew Gregory's saying William Tell will be more useful than Matty's Tell. He's not wrong. Stick an apple on his head. Rest plan a 12th man now. We only had 9 men on with Johnson and Richarlison playing, Jim.
Yeah.
Had the advantage to Newcastle there. He absolutely did, Nita. He absolutely did.
I don't give up.
It is what it is, to be fair. Nice. Since about 70 minutes, Newcastle have been running it down. Just been running it down because we ain't got nothing to offer. The odd chance, the odd cross. But
no, lots to do for Thomas Frank. Lots to do. But we knew that anyway, didn't we?
We definitely need more spiciness. It'd be nice to get spicy against Chelsea at the weekend, to be honest with you, because we always roll over for them, don't we?
Yeah, we need a performance now, don't we, against Chelsea?
Yeah, I agree with this, Chelsea, as well. I don't know what else you can say, mate. You're not wrong. You know, we've had chances tonight. We've had a few chances, but Richarlison
been in control, really.
We had a little spell, Schultz. You know, end of the first half, I thought, we could come out here and give this lot a right go. And I was hoping Moani and that were going to come on at half time, but it never happened.
We keep putting those balls over the Kudus. It's Dan Burns heaven, that is.
I mean, it almost seemed like that was a bit aimless there. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's out there and just not one out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nigel, you got a show tomorrow?
No, I got to work tomorrow. I'll be back Friday.
All right, mate. No worries.
Come on, you never know. One quick one now.
Yeah. Perhaps our suspense. Perhaps our puts it over. Kudos up for the header. No one about. Spurs on the edge of the box now. Paulinia knocks it out to Kudos. Kudos looking to have a go here. He knows, though. He's just double-manned. Treble-manned. Oh, he's done him there. Nice little drag back. Right-footed cross, but Ramsdale comes to claim. And I would say that's about the end of it tonight. Nige,
Yeah.
1 minute to go because we don't stay long afterwards. What's your final thoughts, mate?
Disappointing result. I think they just had better quality in those final thirds, and a couple of mistakes I think cost us. Keeper, I think poor marking for the corner. Other than that, I think it's been a pretty close game, but just that quality that we don't have in those forward areas. Disappointing. We move on. You know, League Cup's Mickey Mouse anyway. Now. Who wants to win that? Move on.
I know, mate. It is what it is. Jimmy's saying Liverpool are out.
Tiny trophy.
Nita's saying we need to beat the Chelsea. Me cousins in the house, Moani, Tel and Zavi, not convincing at the moment, but appreciate they all need more time. Absolutely. Don't know about Tel though, Neil. He's not my cup of tea, mate. To be fair, he tries, but he's trying good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danzo again. Very good tonight again.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Again.
You know, he's just got that mentality.
Well.
Free kick, Trippier whacks one in.
I would have been annoyed if we conceded that.
It's all over. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 0. Jimmy saying Frank looks perplexed on the touchline. Andrew Gregory, thanks for a great show. Entertaining as always. We always try to be entertaining people. We always try. We don't stay long afterwards because all the big boys are on. No doubt you all go and watch them. You may not. You may stay and watch us. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll see what Nige says. I know he's back Friday morning. We haven't done a show this week. I know Mark's been on nights. I'll speak to Nige and we'll see if we can get a show on one evening this week and talk about this game and what's coming up at the weekend. So we'll have a chat about it and see if we can get a show on either on here or on Nige's channel. So please, everyone, hit your notification bells. Look out for it. Big up to everyone who's been in here tonight. We love you all. Unlucky for Spurs. It was Newcastle 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Big up to Nige. Please subscribe to him over at Pure Coys. And we will see you all soon. But as always, Nige, come on.
Come on, you Spurs.
See you soon.
Show.